Welcome back to our channel. Prophet Uebert Angel have responded to the gospel musician in church and why we should not be paying them. But please, before you judge, watch this video to the end. Just like the video that is trending online, that the woman of God, Shinash and Frank Edward, is no longer in the ministry of Pastor Chris Oyakhilome and whatever is maybe going on. And I will just leave a short clip of this guy, Frank Edward and Shinash at the end of this video so that you can see how they were saying gratitude to the man of God, Pastor Chris, but now they are not in another ministry. You can watch the video on this channel also, but first, let's listen to what Prophet Uebert Angel
Are you here? Are you here? As a matter of fact, let's go to 20 so you get it. Imagine if you're going to be left behind. Because when we tell you come to church, you don't join nothing. And most of our singers here think it's a profession, it's a career. They'll be sitting there going in the spirit, but it's simply emotions because they want to record an album. There is no ministry of a singer called a minister. Tell them. Zero. Should they be paid? No. Never. What are we paying you to attend service? When you say pray, all of us are praying. Are you not praying? What are we paying you? So why should we pay a singer because she's saying to the Lord? Tell them, Papa. Yeah. You are singing for your own God. Hallelujah. How great are you? Tofia. Come on. So what are we paying the ushers now? Because without the ushers, the musician can't move from the back to the front. Yeah. The ushers have to. What about the protocol who are? Yeah. The whole church has just become a big business. Just as Harare has become a big bedroom. Anyway, forget about that. My bad. Come back to the rapture, please. Come back. Come back to the rapture. So you had gone. You said we are back. Am I ministering to you that a person who comes to church and ministers in your church should not be paid? I didn't say that. I'm saying 100% you should not pay. Especially the one who charges and tells you 5,000. Even preachers shouldn't be paid. Why are you telling me you want $5,000 to come to my church? 5,000, 20,000. No. But here is the flip side I don't want you to miss. If this musician, right, comes to the church, you as a brother to that sister, consider her expenses. Consider she could be in that branch where she's always. Consider that. And if you do not appreciate them for being in your church at that time, you are not too worthy to be visited. No, you did not get what I just said. No, you did not get what I just said. How can I leave Ouagadougou to come to your church? I could be in my designated branch That's why I tell these musicians, find yourself in a certain area and say, this is where I am serving the Lord from, and this I'm serving the Lord. But if I'm to leave my duty this Sunday to go to another church, I might need transport and I don't have it. So whosoever calls you to say, come to Mutare, come to Manicaland, come to Britain, I'm like, my brother, you just keep quiet, don't say nothing. If they don't introduce that there is an air ticket, you have to sleep this location, then they're not interested, because you might not have the money. But if you have the money, go. Bless the people. That you'll be so shocked that if you do it out of worshiping God and blessing the people of God, the people you are blessing wait and say, brother, just find some, thank you so much for what you're doing. But the pastor should also reward the person who has come, compensate for their loss and the love that they've shown. So it's both sides. Oh, the worker is worth his wages. I get it. But while the worker is worth his wages, the worker should have a moment where he realizes, or she realizes, that whatever I'm doing is not just work, it's also worshiping my God. When does worship become a work? It might be when I leave my designated area to go to a certain location and I have to have expenses paid, and I just don't have that type of, and if I have it, I might want to use it there, and I've not planned it. So you see, I get it. Papa said you should not pay them. You missed the other part. But anyway, let's go. Read it. I desire to be present with you now, to change my voice. For I stand in doubt of you. Gosh, tell me, ye that desire to be under the law, are you here? Do you not hear the law? For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, one by a bondwoman, the other by a
to live with my uncle. I joined the Christ Embassy and released my first album, The Definition. It was just released, like within the church.
Pastor, thank you. I was just a little girl when I met you, and I had all these dreams in my heart, and you saw my dreams even before I saw them. My pastor, I travel with him all the time, so that gave me a lot of confidence. So he would pick me on his stage. That helped me a lot. It helped me build confidence. I met my man of God, Pastor Chris. So he was the one that redirected me on the importance of gospel music in the church first, and then as a gospel minister. So I was under him that I grew. So I grew, and of course he gave me the platform to minister to the whole world, because he has a global ministry. And so we went to different places in the ministering in the whole, all across the country and different continents. So I would lead worship. And so it gave me the opportunity to write songs, new songs and all that. So I was able to showcase my talents. And so I grew, became a record artist, and the rest is history. A place of service is a place of preparation. And so if God, this is how it works. If God gives you this little bit to work with, and you are faithful, the Bible says he prunes you to bear more fruits, and you bear more, and that's what he does. And that's what it is. If God puts you in a local church that has 5 people there, and you are just so faithful in serving and humble and serving and fulfilled, he'll bring more to you. And as you serve, he'll bring more. He keeps increasing you. And that's what happened to me. And I tell the story everywhere I go to that. I am so glad. I'm still serving my church, by the way. And I've seen God multiply, and he keeps multiplying.